Welcome back to the channel, guys, and in today's video we'll be doing a stock review on BP, ticker symbol BP. If you do enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get straight on into this. As you guys can see, we're on BP stock graph, and the stock really hasn't been having a good time at the moment. It's down nearly 50% since the beginning of 2020. So why is this? Well, BP have had massive losses in 2020, and they're expected to report a loss of around 6 billion for 2020. This is down from a profit in 2019 of over 10 billion US dollars. But why is this? Why are they losing this much money? Well, the demand for oil has absolutely tanked since the coronavirus pandemic began, with industries like aviation having to cut back on their oil usage as they're not flying as much. As well as this, the price of oil has tanked as less people are using oil in cars, industry, and like I said, in aviation. But still, I believe BP is due for a recovery. Firstly, oil prices are increasing, they're not on the decline, and as we come out of the pandemic, hopefully the demand for oil goes up and as well oil prices go up. Secondly, BP does have a high amount of debt, but they are reducing this, and it's down almost 6 billion in the past year. This is good, and this is a positive sign, and it should reflect on their share price. As well as this, BP are still paying a dividend. They do remain a dividend king. Just ignore this down here. BP's dividend yield is about 6% at the moment, between 6 and 5%, depending on how the share price fluctuates day to day. But BP, like I said, are still paying a dividend. Many of the FTSE 100 companies are cutting back their dividends, but BP are still paying it. Their next dividend ex-date is the 18th of Feb, so if you want to get in before that. As well as this, I believe that BP stock has huge potential. As if we just look back at their 5-year average, we can see that they were around 500p for a while, and then it dropped due to this coronavirus pandemic. If the share just returns to 400p or even 300p, that can be huge gains for us. And if it returns, to 500p, that's over a 50% gain. So BP could be a high growth stock. As well as this though, if BP stock just remains around the same, around this 250p mark, and you do buy in at this point, you should earn some money from that 6% dividend yield. So in my opinion, unless it absolutely tanks, it's a win-win. You can earn money from dividends, and you can earn money if the stock price increases and inflates. I do think it will go up, but I'll just take some time. And I think it's your guys' bet into when you think this will all end, as I don't think the share price will go up that much until all of this is over, as obviously the demand for oil is down. But there are some negatives. In the long term, BP doesn't look like a company to buy. Renewables are becoming more and more popular, and although BP are investing into new renewables, things like solar and hydrogen, renewables aren't always that profitable. So BP might not be able to turn huge profits if they do switch to renewables in the future. But I do believe that oil will be in demand for a long, long time to come, especially in things like aviation. So for the next few years, I think BP share price will definitely recover. And in my opinion, it's a buy at the moment, because I think this will all be over, or hopefully this will all be over some point later this year. So in my opinion, I'm buying BP at the moment. Don't forget though, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so make your own decisions when trading. Just take this as a bit of an overview of the stock. I hope you did enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did, and I hope to see you all again in the next one. Goodbye.
Tighten your degree. Lay down tonight, my bed's not free. No, my bed's not free. Big back, no heart attack. You got a bad, no this and that.